Hello. Welcome, everyone. Welcome to the stream. How are we? Truman. You made it. Well done. Can we get a round of applause for Truman? He made it to the start of the stream. He did it, everyone. He did it. Exclamation mark clap for Truman, please. He's clapping for himself. You know what? That'll do. That'll do. He did it. He did it, everyone. Welcome, Adam. Welcome, Crips. Welcome, Truman. Welcome, me, I guess. How's everyone doing? How are we all feeling? Got some daily prayers? Crips, thank you for the prayers. I'm sure your hair will be blessed with not disgustingness today. Maybe. Maybe. 60 hydration, let's do that. Wow, wow, wow. Wow, wow, wow. Self-5? Yeah! Achievement unlocked! You did it! Well done. Well done, Truman. You did it. Hello, good morning. Good morning, Crips. Good morning. Woke up not too long ago. I'm alright, I guess. It's fine today. Well, then obviously it worked. It worked. There we go. There we go. Beautiful. The prayers have already worked. It's gonna be a great stream. Did you see my Marvin tests pre-stream? Yes, so I was going to touch on that. So Marvin showed up pre-stream because I set up my stream at like 8 o'clock when or around 8 o'clock when my daughter is about to go into bed. So technically Marvin's mainframe is turned on at that point. The Stream Elements chatbot, Streamlabs chatbot is turned on at that moment. So theoretically, whenever he's turned on, he is accessible. So if he happens to be turned on during testing or before a stream, you theoretically could come here and talk to him. I don't know if, because you did, yeah, you just did the rumors one, yeah. Yeah, there you go, little Easter egg there, I guess. Good to know he's working though. Good to know it's properly working. Because I don't really want to have the same thing happen that happened the other night, where it just decided that it wasn't going to work. It happens sometimes. Not tonight though. Tonight it's just going to be all professional stream all the time. Nothing's going to go wrong. We're definitely not going to like get almost 2 hours into the stream and then, no, we're not going to get like half an hour into the stream and then realize that the chatbot's not working, and then like an hour and a half into the stream and realize there's a crucial game mechanic that I've been completely neglecting and not realizing that I could fix that would make my life so much easier. Because that didn't happen last night, and you can't prove it, and it won't happen again. Because I'm professional. I've been doing this for over a year. Professional. I know exactly what I'm doing. There's never been any problems. Never. Not once. You can't prove a time that there has been. You can't prove it.
So good at games.
Exactly. Possibly the best you'll ever find. You know? GDQ? What have they got on me? Nothing. Nothing at all. I've played games before. I'll do it again. My internet isn't really cooperating much at the moment. That's fun. We get some Fs in the chat for Crips. Just take a moment for Crips' internet. Probably also lump in Adam's internet as well, because it'll probably stuff up at some stage as well. Just some pre-Fs. Just hopefully maybe if we call it out. If we call it out, we can stave it off. Everyone just take a moment to salute. Put some Fs in the chat. Everything will be okay. Not too long though, because then it will cycle back around and it will happen even once. If you never watch another stream, he is the best gamer you'll see. The man's not wrong. Same approach that we take to stealth in game. If they're all dead, stealth. Not on my phone, so I'll be fine. Ah, good. Wonderful. Perfect. No issues. No one's going to have any problems. I'm prophesying. I'm prophesying over the stream. Nobody's going to have any issues tonight. Let's hope that doesn't age like a fine milk. If it wasn't for my parents' absurd amount of smart home stuff, the internet would be fine. But it's like everything in our house is connected to the internet here. Oh, really? So you've got like a whole bunch of stuff and it all connects via the Wi-Fi and just clogs up all the bandwidth? Yeah, I never even thought of that. Like, that would happen. That's so annoying. Because a bunch of them, it depends what kind of smart stuff you have. I guess if they're like specifically this, well, I suppose the smart stuff usually will connect to the internet and that's where it becomes smart. If you have just like lights and stuff that I think are technically still called smart lights, but they just connect via Bluetooth and controlled by your phone, then, you know, it's fine. It doesn't cause an issue. But if they're like Wi-Fi based, then yeah, it can just like suck up the bandwidth. Yeah, you have no idea, it's bad. I mean, this is another reason why I prefer wired things. Especially when it comes to, like, latency and ping and things like that. And batteries, though. Like, I just prefer most things wired because no matter how good Wi-Fi and wireless stuff has gotten, like, things can get in the way of signals. And wired just works. I say that, I'm literally using Wi-Fi to connect to a router that is 1.5 meters away from my computer. So don't listen to me, I have no idea what I'm talking about. Got the door hooked up. I was in like a doorbell cam. The fridge hooked up, literally everything. I think the switches for the lights are connected to the internet as well. Oosh. I mean, don't get me wrong, that's pretty cool. You could probably just like walk in the door and just with the flick of a button or the saying of a word or something, you could just get everything, you know, working straight away. I'm sure it's fairly convenient, but if it's sacrificing your actual like bandwidth and there's no way to compensate for that some way or another, it's pretty rough. Usually it's the mobile phone internet that's stuff up. We are home. Yeah, so you guys will be fine. Proper internet. Oh yeah. Doorbell cam. We don't have a doorbell cam. We were looking at getting a doorbell cam. Instead we've got a very similar thing. It's like a little Wi-Fi security camera, which reminds me, pretty sure it's flat. I'm actually gonna put that in my phone right now to charge it. Otherwise, it's useless. It's completely useless if it's flat. That was one thing I was not a massive fan of having to get a battery one, just because it was going to be impossible to get a wired one up there. Charge security camera. Otherwise, people could steal stuff and I wouldn't even know. I mean, I would know because the stuff would be missing, but I wouldn't know who it was, more importantly. And then I couldn't, like, give the evidence to the police and then them just be like, what are we supposed to do about it? Because they literally do that sometimes. You give them, like, literal evidence. And it's like, it's cool as hell just saying to turn on the lights and they come on. Yeah, that is pretty cool, I'm not gonna lie. But I don't know, I think I'd rather have good internet than my lights turn on without flicking a switch. I mean, yeah. There's different ways to get it to work, I suppose. Just depends on your internet and your bandwidth and stuff. Thing is, it should be fine because my parents have the fastest speed option from the ISP. 100 gigabits symmetrical speeds. Oh wow. Sorry, 1 gigabit symmetrical speed. But there is just way too much in use for it. Yeah, see the thing is, it doesn't matter how fast it is if the bandwidth is being taken up. You can have like the fastest speed known to man, but if that's all cramming down one, like, think of it like a doorway, basically. If you're trying to fit an elephant through a doorway, and the doorway is the size of a mouse, it doesn't matter. You ain't getting that elephant through. But if you have a bigger doorway, elephant in-house, good. I don't know why you're putting an elephant in your house. It was an interesting analogy. I don't know what happened in the middle. It sort of fell off at the end. But you get what I'm saying. You get what I'm saying. We have 4 smart lights and several Alexas. But our internet seems fine. Yeah, well... It sounds like they've got, like, pretty much the whole house. But I don't know. It's like... it's setups. Different routers. Different connections. Different things that are in the way of the connections, especially if they're Wi-Fi. Like, there's so many things that can just either completely ruin your speed or your bandwidth or, you know, the reliability of it. There's just, yeah, a whole bunch of stuff. But we have the smart devices on Wi-Fi and we are hardwired to the router. Yeah, and that alone actually does create more bandwidth because you're either using the Wi-Fi signal or you're using the LAN cable. So they do actually, because at the end, like when they go, you know, to connect to the internet at the end, you're not really going to run into much bottlenecking there unless you've got real slow internet. So that is a solution for a lot of things. But if they're like all on Wi-Fi, that's where you're into problems. Or like a million cats in the doorway? That's true. American houses are big. Or maybe the elephant will fit then. Maybe the elephant analogy is fine. I want a phone, so I'm kind of stuck with Wi-Fi. Yeah, that's a problem. In the bid to make everything wireless, and a lot of things need to be wireless, you know, there are some caveats. Anyway, I think it's time to load the game, shall we? It's time to get some Clarence on. We can steal these cabbages. So we need to go to some iron mines because we need gold and iron. Does anyone know any gold and iron hotspots? We've been to a lot of the iron mines. I don't know. Is there a way to find out if they've restocked without like actually going there? Because we have been to a lot of these. I might go to Kolskegger again to see if the actual. Oh wait, what's that? Let's go here first, actually. See if Kolskegger, after this, see if Kolskegger is actually regenerated yet. It probably hasn't. Wireless phones are still like one of the best things to happen. Oh yeah, imagine in this day and age, especially, trying to use landlines to get to do anything. You would feel like you're in the dark ages. Not even talking about the fact that any sort of landline phone doesn't have apps or any of the functionality that a smartphone these days does. So it would just be impossible. So convenient having everything in your pocket? Yeah, 100%.
I'm okay with the dark.
That's gonna struggle for priority. Yeah. Yeah. Are there any blacksmiths that won't kill you on site? Maybe! You might be able to buy some iron ore. This is true. I might be able to do that. We can try. 16 veins in Halted Steam Camp, northwest of Whiterun. I'm pretty sure we went to that last stream, did we not? We'll check. I have a feeling that's the one you mentioned last stream when we went to. Okay, do I have a pickaxe? I don't actually know. Okay. I do have a pickaxe. I don't know if we're done here yet or not. 7 ore pieces in Felder's Tooth, which is east. East northeast of Heartwood Mill. They are on a shelf next to the forge. Fixed veins and gloom. Okay. Well, I'm gonna look in this place. Literally everyone wants Clarence's head, so yeah, I know. This is a bit of a dilemma we have. Yeah, I'm gonna look through here. Ow. I have a feeling I'm not gonna find anything. And then I'm gonna get you to read out that list again. And we'll look at the ones that we've definitely been here before. Yeah. I think we did this last stream. Alright. I think we just got spiked in the ass. Yeah, we're gonna leave and we are going to go to one of those places that we hopefully haven't been to before. How do we leave though? Assuming we've already done this. Why would you do that, Chris? Why are you like this? I'm trying to play a nice, fun game. A game that I actually quite enjoy. You know, a little bit of Skyrim. A little bit of delving into the depths. Find some gold or iron. And then you go and bring up the worst game that's ever been released in the history of... Look, it's probably not that bad. But you mentioned Dead Space 3. And now I'm just sad. Now it just makes me sad. I'm not... You know what? You know what? I'm not even angry. I'm just disappointed. I'm just disappointed. Alright, there's nothing there. Alright, I'm gonna check Polskegger again to see if it's regen. Can you read out the first couple again, Adam? Because I don't have that. My chat's scrolled down. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna just fix this a little bit because I think it's adjusted itself. I don't really need that much in the activity feed. Okay, there we go. Not even angry. Being so sincere right now. It's up there, isn't it? We have this problem every time. There has to be a better way. There has to be a better way. Is it this way is the better way? Yes. Because I always act like I always go the other way, just going, oh well, I'm gonna go up the hill. And then every time I'm like, there's literally a path, but then I always forget to take it. Let's see. Fort Falmar. Falham, southeast of Donza. Okay, that's gonna be the. I made that a point call right away after this. Have to check if anything has. No. So, like, it's. I think from what I saw when I was like looking up to see like how and when things regen, I think it said like 10 days if it's technically cleared, or maybe if it's not cleared, I don't remember. But it's like a month if it is cleared. Or the other way around, I don't know which way was which. So basically, unless we just stand around for like literally almost forever, it's just not gonna happen. Alright, southeast of Dawnstone, on Fort Valham. Where's Dawnstone? There we go, Fort Valham. Been there before, but have we mined there? Probably not. So is this going to be iron or gold? It's probably iron, right? Because gold is very hard to find. Did you not shoot me in the ass? Take that! Chill over here for a sec while you just catch on fire. Oh, I slowed down a whole bunch. Oh, and now she's dead. Is she dead? She's dead. Does she have anything on her? Fur shoes. Sick. Look at this fight. Oh, I just left that side as well. Come on now. I was just standing on those steps. Right, give a good clap to those cheeks. Clap them. What? It's a key like that. Let's go get some stamina back real quick. There we go. Missed. I did it. I missed. I did, everyone. Okay, he's dead. Gold, I guess. Darty Arabs. Never heard of them. Alright, so we should be looking at in here. There's a smelter out there as well. Fort Fellhammer Mines. Maybe I have been here. I don't know. We might have gone here when we were questing for iron for daggers. Guess we'll find out. Is this? Oh, it's real iron. It's not just a...
Who's there?
Oh, wait. This is this place. Is this the place I'm thinking of? Oh, no. They all look the same. It's probably different. I was wondering if this was the one where there was like a dude that just one-shot me with lightning. I don't think so. Okay, we've got iron ore vein. Nice. Ah! Can everything stop exploding, please? Bonk. Hello, sir? Do you mind? We were supposed to be friends. Just because I accidentally set you on fire. Oh my goodness. Serana's not attacking me now, is she? Come on! Just because I accidentally killed your friend because he was in the way. Okay, can we be chill, please? Really? Is that it now? Are we just... Is Serana just our enemy now? All because I accidentally... slapped her summon in the ass? With a giant dragon boner? Is that it? Oh my goodness, how long am I on fire for? Jeez. Wait, what if I use... What if I use this? Oh, come on. You've got to be kidding me. Okay, if I leave and come back in, is it going to work? Or is it going to be... Am I going to have to literally reload a save because I accidentally... Nah, she's chill now. she's fine now. They're both chill. Everything's fine. Are you completing challenges on MCC? Yeah? What are you doing, like, just multiplayer stuff, or campaign-based shenanigans, co-op stuff? I don't even know how much, like, MCC challenges I've even done. I know I've done a bunch of them, but I've just never really been one to focus on specifically the achievements and stuff. PvE challenges to get Spartan points. Oh yeah, so you're doing like firefight? And firefight was pretty fun. It's a shame that it's not in Infinite yet, but it is being added, so there is that. I think it's literally on its way. Am I not hitting this, or...? Okay, I guess I'm not. I guess we do it this way. They reset weekly, but they unlock cosmetic stuff. Yeah, nice. Some of them are firefight, some of them are just campaign missions. Oh, okay, nice. So we're doing Halo 1 and 2 stuff. Some of the best. some of the best Halos there ever was. 1 and 2 are still probably my favorite Halos of all time. Like, I'm still loving Infinite for all of its, like, warts and all. I'm still enjoying it. And I have been since launch. But, I don't know. 1 and 2 were just something else. And I know everyone just, like, absolutely loved 3 so much. Like, it was the creme de la creme. And I think it's justified, but I don't know, probably just because I'm not very good at 3, whereas I was okay at the other ones. I never really got on the massive bandwagon for Halo 3, but I'm very well aware and very much like understanding that it is like one of the favorites and one of the best ones ever, because it was fantastic. Especially like the campaign. I definitely can't fault the campaign. That was really fun. Not very good at the multiplayer aspect on that one specifically, but still a great game. This place has plenty of ore. Okay, this is a separate. Good. Save it just in case something happens. How did you manage to set off more rocks? I thought they were already all on the floor. So the plan is to get a whole bunch of iron and then transmute it into gold and then make it into rings to level up our smithing. And also to be Beyonce? No, I think when that doesn't make us Beyonce, does it? It makes us. I don't know. I have no idea. I'm just here to mine iron. Don't judge me. I mean, all my life, I obviously have been compared to Beyonce because of the, you know, the assets in back, obviously, and the angelic voice. But in this instance, I think maybe the Beyonce analogy does fall a bit short, just a little bit. No particular reason though. Any other day of the week. Beyonce. Okay, I think that's everything in here. How's it? When are we going to defeat Harstag? Is that the big ice giant dude who yeeted us into outer space when we first tried to fight him? Because if that's the dude, the answer is never. The answer is almost certainly never. Also, our biggest reason for defeating him was to get a better hammer, which we have. We have like the best hammer that we can get, so probably never. I mean, maybe we do try and go back sometime for old time's sake, try and defeat him. See if we can do it this time, but it's gonna be a while until then. Or are you going to put a ring on it? Yeah, I am. I am the real Beyonce. Look at me. I'm beautiful. I'm Beyonce. Karstag is the ice guy whose head you have to put on his ice throne first. Go defeat him. Yeah, so that's the guy that yeeted us into space, who we literally couldn't even tickle with our strongest weapon. We're not fighting him for a while, if we ever do fight him, especially since the rewards are a hammer that's not as good as what we've got, as far as I'm aware. So it will be... we might do it just to like prove that we can like later on, but not yet. Also, we have a shower thought, so let's do those shower thoughts. Is everybody ready? It's not about the rewards, it's about sending a message. Yeah, what message would that be exactly? Would it be that I want to go to space again? Because I don't want to go to space again. There's no air up there. And I'm not sure if you know this about people, but they need that stuff to breathe. Even Clarence, though he is not a human being, he is a high elf, and he was a high elf, there's still no oxygen up there, still needs to breathe. That you are the best, the strongest, the best there ever was, but I'm not though. Eventually, one day, once we get our stuff actually flowing as we want, maybe we will. Maybe that can be like the cherry on the cake at the end. Maybe we can go back and kick Karstag's ass eventually. But for now, we're going to get our minds into the zone, excuse me, with some shower thoughts. We're gonna get the brain juices flowing. Somewhere out there is a bottle of Caesar salad dressing with an expiration date of March 15th. I don't actually know what that means. I'm sure that means something to someone. When you drink alcohol, you are just borrowing happiness from tomorrow. I wonder if I am closer to my death or my birthright. That's just sad. Come on. If you're 25 years old, you've already been around for more than 10% of American history. If you see someone wearing a $20,000 watch, it's hard to know if they're really good with money or really bad with it. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. I hope you're all enlightened, question mark? Maybe? You need a solid shelf for Clarence? Elf on a shelf? Oh yes, high elf on the high shelf. Yeah, we should get a Clarence. Look, honestly, if we ever get successful, we're not going to. If we ever got enough to be able to like bring out our own like figurines or something, I would 1000% bring out an Oblivion Clarence figurine, and I would sit him on the shelf, because that would be the best thing ever. Don't exactly get too excited, because it's not going to happen, but that would be sick. Julius Caesar assassinated the 15th of March, 44 BC. Well, there you go. I had a feeling it might have had something to do with, like, actual Julius Caesar. But I'm not gonna lie, I don't know when Julius Caesar was born and died. It's not something I've learned. Dr. Rorschach, welcome, how are you? It's been a while, hope you're doing alright. You know, one of those symbols just shows a triangle has 3 sides, right? What, here? A, B, C. I mean, that kind of makes it better. It's like, this is just random stuff. It doesn't actually mean anything. It's just like, ooh, mathematics. I think most of them don't really mean anything, to be fair, which is great. Also hope everyone is well. We are well, as far as I'm aware, anyway. Switch back over to the game so we can get back into it. But I hope you're doing alright, Doctor. It's been quite a while. I hope you are not dead. That's a weird thing to say. Adam, what's the next one on the list? I was gonna scroll back up, but then we had to do a shower thought, so I lost my place. What's the next place on the list that we have to hit? Wonder if we could make a Clarence miniature on Hero Forge. I've looked at Hero Forge before for different things. It wasn't for Clarence at the time. And I don't think we could find something that would match Clarence well enough. But maybe. Eventually it might be worth looking into. Even just for like a stream thing, not for like a sold one as a merch thing, just like one for the shelf would be pretty sick. Had to Google it for reference. Yeah, I figured it was probably that. I just, yeah, didn't know it. The lovely scene, don't get me wrong. It is a lovely scene, isn't it? It just really makes you, it really makes you wonder. What if someone's out there watching? I mean, it's Twitch. I bloody hope they are. Otherwise, why am I here? Alright, Fort Valhammer and Ember Shard Mine. That's where we're up to. Which is southwest of Riverwood. Hey, where's Riverwood? It's our favourite place to visit. We have cleared that, it says, so probably not that one. Feldar's Tooth. East-northeast of Heartwood Mill. What is Heartwood Mill? Half Moon Mill? Heartwood Mill. Angers Mill? Do we even have any... We barely have any mills on the map at all. There we go, Heartwood Mill was there. Oh, there's Feldar's Tooth right there. There we go, we got lucky with that one. I'm gonna hopefully get some stuff in here, and then we'll start to transmute it. Never should have come here.
Where'd you go?
Why is that so loud? Did you not do that? I'm just trying to find a way up. I think we have to go around the side somewhere. You guys let down a ladder or something? Can one of you let down your golden hair so that I can climb up and slit your throat? That'd be real nice if you could do that. Otherwise I have to like arduously trudge around the side and then whack you. Why is that so loud? I'll whack you with my giant dragon bone. Okay, one of them's down there somewhere. Alright, I made it up though. Ever spin the wheel? Ooh. Coming in strong with the wheel spin. I'll do that. After we clear out this camp. And before we go... Is somebody like playing something? What's with all the thunder? Why is it so super loud? I keep looking to see if like somebody in chat is playing that, but it's something that's actually happening in game and it's like just super loud for some reason. One of the best redeems on Twitch. Thank you for lying. It's very kind of you. You just want to get that. You want to get that sweet, sweet hot sauce, don't you? That's what you're looking for. What is it? Either that or you want to get those premium prayers. Oh, I'm very hurt. What the heck? How did I suddenly lose all my health so quick? Jeez, I just died so quick. Not a lie.
Hello there.
Monkey! Welcome, how are ya? Welcome to the stream. I didn't just completely fail and die. Wait, you can't fast travel while over encumbered. How did I get over encumbered? What? Why was I not over encumbered last time? That makes no sense. What's over encumbered me? All the ore? Yeah, but I wasn't in over encumbered last time. How would I have gotten more ore from loading the quick save?
the money played to log and time. Over and numbered means you're too fat bar oblique inversé.
We're not playing Portal anymore. I'm not too fat. I'm just the right size. Happy day. Happy day to you too, monkey. Hope everyone's had a wonderful, a wonderful Valentine's Day as well, if you did anything, or if you just chilled. Hope you had a wonderful time. I'm just gonna have to use a carry weight, I think. Oh, I barely have any of them left. Go to the inventory and go out again. Problem should be fixed. Oh yeah, it says 337 out of 370, so it's not over encumbered then. It is that I'm fat. You're carrying too much, you hoarder. I get that bug all the time. I am a hoarder too. Yeah, no, it's actually, yeah, I've never seen that problem before. Thank you, doctor, for letting me know. That's really bizarre. I've literally never had that before. That's so strange. Thinks you are over encumbered when you are not. Yeah, that's bizarre. Carry weight is normal, you're not over encumbered. Yeah, it's so strange. I've never seen it do that.
Who's there?
Obviously, it's a thing that happens. I've just not had it happen to me before. That's why I was like, wait, but I wasn't over encumbered when we travelled last time, and I didn't pick anything up in between, so why is it suddenly over encumbered? At least it's an easy fix. How's the missus? She's pretty good. She had a pretty big day today, I think, but yeah, not too bad. All in all, we didn't really get to do much, but we don't really tend to do a huge amount for Valentine's Day anyway. Oh, it's pink. Like, neither of us particularly are bothered too much. Like, if we don't do anything. You're the one that killed me last time, I think. Except last time you were a woman with a shield. Okay, I'm leaving. Nah, I'm out. See ya. Psych! Right, slap. Gotcha. We did it. Not a bug, it's a feature. The game is like, you're too fat. Walk for a change. Get your steps up. Eh! Why is everyone so mean to me? Just because I'm the size of a house. Okay, gotcha. That's called fat shaming. You're not allowed to do that. Very rude. Oh, just drop on that guy's head. It's very rude in today's society. You can't say that. Oh, wait. Hold on. Oh, maybe this was the chick that killed me before. Oh, yeah, it was. No, I'm out. Legally, I'm allowed to leave. Take that. Man, these bandits mean business. Except this guy, look at him. Can't hit the broadside of a barn. I'm literally the size of a barn. I couldn't move a moment ago, and you can't even hit me. I think that's even more of an insult. I'm so fat. That is too real, yeah. Not a bug. Alright, let's go. Let's get some stuff. Oh! I said that we were going to do the wheel spin after we cleared out the bandits at the top. So let's do that. Just do a real quick spin. I'd like to remind everyone, for no particular reason, just before this, it's not rigged. Where am I from? Have we done a where am I from for you before, Doctor? I don't remember where you are from, if we have.
It's not rigged. It's not rigged. It's not rigged. It's not rigged.
It's 100% not. Have we done one before? Possibly, not sure. We can respin if you like, just because I don't recall if we've actually done that one before. Or you can come up with the things. Or actually, no, what we'll do is we'll do what we did last time, that it came up for somebody that has already done it. I'll give you the choices. Either we can do the where are you from, and like you can give me some hints, or we can play 20 questions. So you pick someone. Celebrity heads, yes. So you can pick someone, either a real person or a fictional character or something, as long as like I'm reasonably going to know them. And then I can try and guess it with 20 questions. Those are the options. Respin? We can do a respin. Edu, welcome! That's not rigged? No, it's not rigged. It's not rigged. How you doing? It's been a while. How you doing, Edu? Welcome to the stream. You want Wilhelm? Alright, let's spin again then. Let's try and get the the Wilhelm, shall we? Denmar official, welcome, how are ya? There's a new museum opening up in Dawnstar. The owner is asking me to hand out invitations to Traveller. Joke's on you, son! I killed him!
Feusemandy près de Toulogan Time. OMG zer sa courier in chat. He found us.
The courier finally found us! We almost killed a courier one time, but it doesn't let you. Welcome, courier. How you doing? I've been looking for you. Your hands only. Let me see. A ladder from the Jarl. Moving up in the world. Looks like that's it. Gotta run. Is it another... Okay. Just tell me straight. Tell me straight, Denon. Is it Denon? Yeah, Denon. Tell me straight. Is it another inheritance? We've got Lydia's. We've got the shopkeeps. Is there another inheritance? Because it's very possible that this is what the case is. Busy as always. Yeah, you're an important man. You got things to do. Alright, let's do a respin then for Doctor. Let's see what you can get. What are you gonna get? What's it gonna be? It's not rigged, by the way, just in case. Just in case anyone was wondering, it's not rigged. Hey, Doctor. It's not rigged. You know what? We're gonna...
Hello there. Hello there.
Premium hello there. It only costed 2,900 points. And then you paid for one extra as well. That is the most premium hello you're ever gonna get. I hope you feel very, very premium right now. I'm good, thanks. And you? I'm good, actually. We're having a great stream so far. We're trying to mine for iron to transmute into gold. It's happening slowly. Let's switch back over. Do you come to the Cloud District often? Oh, who am I kidding? Of course you don't. Hey! Hey!
Hail, citizen. It's not often I see another rider out here on the roads. Times being what they are.
I've been out on the roads. I can't get to the Cloud District. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. Thank you very much.
Hello there.
Hi. Hello there. Thank you for the hydration. Can't even read what's on the wheel. How is that not rigged? What do you mean? It's completely legible. You can see everything that's on there, and it's definitely not rigged. The funny thing is, it literally is not rigged, but it always seems to prove me a liar. Heritage from Nazim. Have we killed Nazim yet? I think we have. Whoops. Nori's got 13k left. Well, it was worth the spend then. It was 100% worth the spend. Alright, what are we doing? We're supposed to be mining down here. So, is there anyone else here that could kill us before I whip out the old pickaxe? That's the way we came down. So there's a dude there, so that stands to reason there'll be more down here. Wait, this might not be actually mining, this might just be iron ores. Is there like a lever somewhere? Maybe? Question mark? Hey buddy, what's up? Ah! Please stop! Stop setting the place on fire! Serana, while I'm standing on oil, can you please not try and set me on fire? You know what? Go for it. I'm not there anymore. Set the whole place on fire. I'll just hide around here. Remember getting first once? I mean, there is still... Oh, as in on the wheel spin. It was even funnier because I'm pretty sure Pete had already got the actual first beforehand. So it's like even more useless. Slap an Argonian maid, please. There we go. Can you get out of the way? I'm trying to loot. Woof. Is there anything in there? I don't think so. Oh, look, there's another one over there. Okay, I mean, there's some stuff in here, I guess. We're looking for iron, though. Would you rather... Wait, did you pay for the would you rather? There is a thing for it. Would you rather marry Nazim, Barbas, Delphine, or Astrid? Can't answer that question. You didn't pay for it. Sorry. Sorry, buddy. I don't make the rules. Well, I actually do make the rules. But also I follow them. So. Where am I going? What am I doing? There's supposed to be iron down here. Thank you, Adam. Look, I did literally walked right into that. Very generous of you, Adam. Okay, well now I can answer the question. I'm pretty sure I've killed Nazim. I'm fairly certain I've killed Astrid. Delphine wants us to kill Parthenax eventually, but I've also killed Barbarous. I think by process of elimination, we have to marry Delphine and then kill her for her inheritance. I think that's the only option we have. Because I'm not into necromancy. The college has banned it, and I... If you guys know anything about this stream, the college is the only place that don't want to kill me on sight. So we gotta stay good with the college. That's just a given. That was a pretty easy one. Let's try a hard one next time. You want to just take a big old slap with a giant bone to the face. Oh, clap those chicks. Clap. Clap. Puppet just takes an arrow to the face. I think I just killed the dog. I think now Serana's gonna... No, she didn't care about the dog as much as she cared about the random orc that she raised from the dead, I guess. She will only talk if you pay, peak capitalism. Look, I gotta monetize it somehow, Edu. It's not like I make any money from this. I gotta find ways. Come on. This is just terrible. This is embarrassing. Usually I'm actually pretty good at the locks. Where is the... I swear there was a spot here. Did it move? Okay, it's over there. It's just further over than I thought. Yep, further over than I thought. There we go. That was embarrassing. That was just bad. All that for some gold and amethyst and something that I've already got. Sick one. Oh, I suppose there's a bit of gold in here. Is there like a... There's a pit fight going on down there. Take all that. Just take the purses and then be gone. Okay, I don't know where this iron is. There's supposed to be iron. This is the whole reason we came here. There's supposed to be iron in this place, but I have no idea where it is. I haven't seen any yet. Ooh. Is there... There's a skeever. Sanctified steel mace. What does that mean? Well, that was useful. Oh, hold on. There's a thing here. What does that do? Oh, that opens that. Alright, well, I guess that was useful then. I don't know if there's anything through here, though. I'm just looking for iron. Can somebody please point me in the right direction? Okay, we could have a nap. Probably not the most efficient thing we could do right now, but... Meat, 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 meat! That's all they ever want. You know, that's fair. Honestly, that's fair.
Is someone there?
No. No, there's no one here. There's meat, though. Hello? What? Hey guys, I think I saw an Easter egg. Oh, hold on.
Well then, back to the open road for us, eh? Stay safe, my friend, and stay clear of those goblins.
It's this.
Smugglers have been getting tough.
It's the same dude from before. He met me on the open road and now he's like, see ya, I gotta go. The story continues. Such deep, rich lore. Such rich lore. It's perfect. As I was gonna say, oh no, there's still people here. Oh my goodness, please. I've been hurt. Do you want to just set him on fire real quick? Just give him a big old slap and tickle. Okay, dog, please be careful. Okay, we're good. Save that right there. In the words of the dwarves, where's the meat? Well, it was all on a shelf back there. So I was gonna say, here it is. I've got an Easter egg ready for the next game. I got an Easter egg for the next game that we're gonna play in this slot once we finish Skyrim. There he is. There he is. Was that innuendo, though? That is the question. Meat. The question is meat. The answer is also meat. My favorite quote from Rings of Power, though, is, "Give me the meat and give it to me raw. Make your own judgment." Looks like meat's back on the menu, boys. Make it raw. Wowzers. I understood that reference. I'm glad somebody did. I'm sure most people did. It's just a cheeky little Easter egg. Looking forward to playing that game. He's in 3, yeah? I know he's obviously in 4. Pretty sure he's in 3 as well. I don't know if he's in, he's probably not in New Vegas though, is he? I mean, he might be. It's been such a long time since I played any of those games. No mercy. Whoa, I'm hurting. I'm hurting. Can you please not set me on fire? Oh, there is a lot of meat here, I'm not gonna lie. The cook was right. Wait, what is this? Serana, quick! Come quick! There's a leak in the floor! Wait, who are we talking about now? An Easter egg from the coming up game. He's on this shelf right here. Are you beating up poor bandits with a huge bone? Yes. I 100% am. Give them a bone? Yes. That's what I'm doing. Alright. I still haven't found any iron other than this cast iron pot. Can we break that down into iron ore? No? All these giant clothes iron. Look, I can find 1,000 things made of iron, but I can't find the iron itself. It doesn't really help me. I was promised iron. Gloves. Okay, yeah, well that was exciting. So much in there. Serrano wasn't there. Tried. Bones, meat. Am I in innuendo land? No. No innuendos here. Only giant teen. Wait, hold on. To be fair, that wouldn't be innuendo. That would just be straight up. Okay, I'm just gonna leave real quick.
No way it's a sex thing.
It's not. There's no way that it could be. That we don't allow that in this stream. No sexiness here. None of that. I'm sure that's probably like TOS or something. Can't have the sex. No, I mean, it clearly isn't. Have you seen hot tub streams before? Okay, we're a little bit hurt after being tapped once. Do you want to set him on fire real quick? I'm just going to shove this giant bone down his throat if you want to just keep things hot. There we go, we got it. When you kill someone with it, say, Bon Voyage. Somebody give that man a medal. Doctor, you get joke of the stream. We should get a badge for that. Can you do that? We should get something for that. Joke of the stream. I'll never get it, and you guys will all... Somebody will always get it. It will never be me. I usually say something along the lines of, die, bitch. It's not really quite as impressive, is it? I found some ore here now, finally. Okay. Oh, good. This is what we want. And there's really not much. Is that all that we came here for? Yeah, I really thought there was going to be a little bit more. Oh, I guess it's something. Okay, that's the way we came in there. That might be it, you know. Pretty sure that bone is not lubed up properly. Have you not seen all the blood on the end of it? It's plenty lubed up. Can really just, you know, slide into dangerous situations. Oh, this is like the start, isn't it? Yeah, this is the start. Okay, well, I guess it's legally we're allowed to leave then. We went all that way for like 5 pieces of iron and a piece of silver. Wow. Wow. I mean, I guess it's better than no pieces of iron and silver. Oh, there's a... I forgot we never fought those. You know what? We don't need to. Is there any other iron in here? I don't think so. Guess you could VIP someone who tells a good joke. See, I was thinking about that. I was... Conqueror, welcome. How are ya? Welcome to the stream. I was genuinely considering that, but there's 2 problems with that. Number 1...
Hello there.
Hey! Number 1, I don't know how and when and why to then un-VIP someone. And also, I don't know how to VIP someone. And it would just be just a mess. Also, I don't really know what benefits VIP does. Probably not that much. I mean, maybe that's what I want then. You don't actually get anything. You just get a badge that says, "Look at me, I'm cool." Where? I'm a bit lost at the moment. Can you move? This way? Question mark? Chat without being affected by slow sub-only or follower-only modes. Chat without being affected by rate limits. Post links in chat even when links are disabled. Ah, okay. So there are a couple little benefits. Where am I going? Life is chaos, but I'm alright. Yourself? Pretty good. Pretty good. I'm having a good stream so far. Having a real good time. Just trying to get some gold. Well, iron to transmute into gold, really. How have I gotten so lost? Hopefully life will calm down a bit for you, though. I mean, I thrive in chaos, but... life being chaos? Not as good. Not as good. Can we... I missed her again. Can we leave? This looks like the entrance area. Maybe? Oh, the leaks. I feel like we just took a shortcut back to the start and then walked the long way around to be in the same spot again. And it just was completely pointless. Wait, did we come in through here? Man, I have no idea. Under here, maybe? I'm so lost. Remove VIP with unvip. But you get a little badge. This is true, you do get a little badge. I've literally just gone around in a massive circle. How am I supposed to leave? Okay, it's not that way. I don't think it's this way either. Hey, come on. This way. Figure it out eventually. Lots of expensive things, plus issues with houses and having to move. Ugh. Oh, that's a dead end. Yeah, that's... I've had to move a house a fair few times in my life, and I know how much that sucks. That's not gonna help us. It's just a massive pain in the ass, mainly. Like, and you always lose stuff in the move as well. And it's always something that's like fairly important, but you don't know about it until like a few months after, when you really, really need that thing, like then and there, and you just cannot find it. And then, is that to activate that? And then you like have to either get another one of whatever the thing is that you lost, which is a lot easier said than done. Or just not have it. And it's quite frustrating. Oh yeah, we got the key. Okay, we got out. We finally got out. Now what we want to do is we want to get our special Secret of Arcana on, and then we want to get Transmute on. Save just in case we beans it, and then we're going to start transmuting stuff. If I'm moving to be a pain in the back, well, this is true as well. It's both a pain in the ass and a pain in the back. What? Excuse me, Spider. I am a little busy right now. If you could just come back later, that'd be great. Can you not see I'm transmuting things into gold? Thank you. Thank you for sitting down. Thank you for understanding. Not everyone understands. Okay, here we go. Well, we're not fully done, but we've used all of our arcana. Secret of arcana. Actually, you know what? Let's just wait, and then let's do it again. And on top of all the things, I have to get my wisdom teeth out. Yeah. Man, everyone's getting their wisdom teeth out at the moment, aren't they? I got mine out a couple months ago. Well, I guess it's almost it's a lot of months ago now, I suppose, but it's within a year. Aaron just got his wisdom teeth out 2 weeks ago now, I think, something like that. You've got your wisdom teeth out. It sucks. It's mainly just annoying because, like, you just have to take all this time off, which is fine, but like, it's hard to enjoy that time off because you happen to have tougher soups, which suck. Some people like recover real quick. My recovery wasn't too bad. I did like 90%. I did like the first part of the recovery real quick, but then I was stuck in like. I was like stuck in the middle part of before I could like properly get to solids. My mouth, if I tried to open my mouth very far, as soon as it got like just a tiny bit open, it was just super painful. So I was stuck in like in that zone for a lot longer than I would have liked. But the total process and the first phase and then the total process wasn't that bad. I was just stuck in the middle for a while. Sucks and costs so much. Yeah, it's expensive, isn't it? I mean, luckily we have like private health, and then there's Medicare covers a little bit, but teeth, anything to do with teeth is like super expensive. Mr. X Fan, welcome. First time chat, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Got back into Skyrim after 10 years. I'm confused about Nexus modding now. Does Special Edition and Anniversary Edition share the same modding page on Nexus? I think so. I'm not 100% well versed in it simply because I have to use the Xbox version, which is a mega pain in the ass because it uses its own separate executable, and it's a nightmare. Half the stuff doesn't work properly. But as far as I'm aware, they are the same in the scheme of modding, I think. They took all 4 from Aaron. Is it the same for you? I only needed 1 taken out. Yeah, I actually had to have 4 and a 5th one that also needed removing, a molar right next to it. So it was not great. Doesn't sound fun. It wasn't fun. We have a shower thoughts. So let's introduce the newbie with some shower thoughts, just to, you know, really baptism of fire. Baptism of fire. Let's not go that far. You can claim some on Medicare? Yeah, I'm pretty sure you can. Pretty sure I remember claiming some on Medicare. It's really awkward though because there's like some there's some private health stuff that just straight up doesn't have a proper contract. Well, at least the place that I went, it doesn't have a proper contract with them, so it claims some stuff but not all of it. And then there's other things that other places that claim it all, so it depends who you're with as well. But I think at the very least, I think you can claim like the anesthetist on Medicare or something. Especially because anniversary is just DLC. Yeah. So it's the special edition, and the anniversary is the DLC. So yeah, that would make sense. Going for a regular checkup in half an hour, which will cost me around $100 US. Woof. That's expensive. I mean, to be fair, I'm getting 2 of my fillings like fixed tomorrow, and that's going to be like $400 because 2 of the fillings have cracked a bit. It's just, man, teeth suck. absolutely suck. Anniversary is the same. Take it from me. The mod it until you break it. Yeah. So it sounds like it's the same thing. Happy V-Day. Happy Valentine's Day, Pete. You bastard. How you doing? I think Sweden is on the cheap side with it. Is that where you're at? I can't remember. That sounds about right. Yeah, because they have better healthcare than we do over here. Ours was not too bad up until a few years ago, and cost of living has just skyrocketed, and that has, like, the government hasn't met that, so we're now starting to have to pay for everything extra that we wouldn't have to. But teeth have always been expensive, unfortunately. Happy now that Skyrim is 64-bit. Back then, it was 32-bit, which was a pain in the ass with constant crashes. Yeah, true. It's been that long, hasn't it? I didn't even think about that. Yeah, true. Well, let's ponder some thoughts to really get us in the mood before we jump back in. Everyone, prepare to be enlightened with some shower thoughts. If Mary had baby Jesus, and Jesus is the Lamb of God, then Mary really did have a little lamb. When medication says, do not operate heavy machinery, they're probably mainly referring to cars, but my mind always goes to a forklift. When you bite down on something, you're actually biting up because you can't move your top jaw. When you're sick, the advice you get is to literally do drugs and stay out of school. Doctors, am I right? Excited for Halo Co-op tomorrow morning? I am. I'm super excited for it. I've been looking forward to it all week. It was real fun last time, so I'm looking forward to it tomorrow morning. Oh, yeah, and then I have to get my teeth filled. Not as fun, but yeah. Alright, let's get back into the game. I'm a Swede, yeah? Yeah. Yeah, I'm sure that we had, like, discussed it at some point. I just couldn't remember initially. I figured you were somewhere over, like, on the European side of things. But I didn't think you were German. But I had a feeling you were at least somewhere remotely near there. Wow, we actually have a lot more than I thought we did. Okay, there we go, done. Okay, good. We've got lots of gold now, so we can hopefully just travel to. How do I map again? We can travel to. Let's travel to Kolskega because I know where the smelter is there. Maybe. I'm literally gonna forget the second I get there. I don't know. It's still dark. It's always dark. Why is it always dark? No matter where and when and how I travel, it is always pitch black. I always somehow arrive in the middle of the morning or at, like, the very end of the night. Why is it never like a beautiful sunrise? You know? Why can I not look over the hills and see dying bandits in the rays of the sun as a dragon rips their flesh from bone and a guard screams, "Stop right there, criminal scum!" Why can I never experience these lovely things? Why do I always have to sit in the darkness? It's so sad. So sad. Wait. Oh yeah, it is up here. Alright, let's get this smelted, and then we can become the Lord of the Rings. Who is Beyonce, obviously. Beyonce is the Lord of the Rings. Just in case you guys were not clear on that. Cool. Find Moonstone? Oh, you know what? It's better than the ore, because it's lighter, I think. We might be able to make something with it. I don't know what you use Moonstone for, though. Alright, and now we go to the only place that we could possibly ever do any blacksmithing, which is Riverwood. Don't ask me why. This is just where we go. Maybe because we can do it, like, unhindered, because we've killed everyone here. It's dark again! Stop it! Maybe because we've killed everyone here, so we're not going to be, like, stopped right there, criminal scum. And we can just chill. And because we've... Oh, well, I was going to say we defeated the dragon here. Serana defeated the dragon while I just sat under here talking to chat. Is that another dragon? Are you having a laugh? I thought we were safe. No, not that one. Buddy! Come on! We got rid of you! What type of dragon are you? You look like a blood dragon or something. An ancient dragon. Oh my! You're a big boy. Stand there while I make some rings, please. Alright, here we go. Let's make some rings. Just killed a hunter with a rocket launcher? But also, Claire, hey, sacrifices sometimes have to be made. It's for a worthy cause. Jewelries we want some gold rings. Alright. It is time to become Beyonce. Wow, we got like 2 levels out of it. That was it. Out of all that, we got like 2 levels. Whoa. Do we have anything else on this? What does the Moonstone actually do? Oh. A trench knife. Oh my. No idea what that is. Got me some levels though, so I guess there's that. We don't have anything left to like improve anything with though, do we? Oh, should we be going to get the dwarven stuff because we have like 40 dwarven bows here? Where's a good dwarven place we can go? Since you are Aussie and I am rewatching Mr. In Between, have you seen it? Can't say I have. It doesn't even ring a bell. Don't actually even know what that is. Sorry to only be on for a little bit. Got a lot to do tomorrow, so I'm going to head to bed. Catch you next time. No worries, Conqueror. It was a pleasure to see you again. I hope everything sort of calms down for you. Yeah, sounds like it's been pretty hectic, so hopefully it all goes a little less hectic and things calm down. But it was great to see you. Hope you have a good sleep and a good day tomorrow. Where's the place we need to go? God tier crime drama from Australia. I don't really watch crime drama. That'd be right up my my wife's alley, but not the sort of thing I watch. Okay, that's Orc. I think I remember. The those ones. It's those ones, right? Those are the dwarven ruins. Aside from Markarth ruins, I don't remember any particular dwarven ruins. But that's one that I think we've already been to. I don't know if I've been to this one.
No way it's a sex thing.
It's not. It couldn't be. There's no way that it could be. There's this place that we definitely haven't been to, so let's go there. Right up my wife, Ellie sounds naughty. What is this? Can anyone tell me what this thunder is that keeps happening? Yeah, I was waiting for someone to pick up on that. To take that as a sex thing. giant bone as well. But in case it wasn't sus enough already. Thank you. Have a good stream. Yeah, have a good sleep, Conqueror. Oh, that's a 7. Another one has that. Ah, what? Where are you going? Okay, I'm just not hitting at all. Okay, there we go. We got the damn wolves. Thunder. Feel the thunder, lightning and the thunder. I was going to say thunderbolts and lightning very, very frightening, but that works too. Various thunder-related lyrics. Let's just go up and around here. And once again, of course, it is freaking nighttime. It just doesn't seem to matter how much and where I travel to or from and how much I wait or do anything. It's just permanently nighttime. And permanently thunder, apparently. It's a Nern route. Everyone's favorite herb. Alright. There's a goat! You go to be kidding me! Oh, that's the Skeever King. Where's your crown, buddy? I have defeated the king! No, not yet. He got away. Never mind. Celebrated too soon. Come back here. I don't think you're a real king. Hear me, everyone. I have just defeated the king of the Skeevers. Just save that. Got that accolade under my belt now. Anyone challenges me, you know, Carstag rocks up and is like, puny mortal, sends me to space again. I'll be like, you know what? That's fine. I've defeated the king of the Skeevers. What are you gonna say about that? Nothing. Nothing at all. You haven't defeated the king of the Skeevers, have you? No. Just around the back of here, I guess.
The Ultima have powerful wizards. Could be a dangerous situation.
Well, have you heard of the High Elves? I don't remember what Ultima are. Ultima High Elves? Obviously he has heard of the High Elves. You know what? Fine, just leave. Hey, can I just go around here somehow? I'm stuck. I'm stuck. There we go. There we go. Done it. The wolf is dying off screen. Off screen death. Poor wolf. That's a fate I wouldn't wish on anyone. An off screen death. Imagine that. So sad. Here we go, I found the place. Is that a saber cat? Sure is. Hey, buddy. Bone to pick with you. Wait, what was the line? I've already forgotten the clever quip. God damn it. We were given the funniest joke of the stream and I've already forgotten it. This is why Doctor is the funny one. Not me.
I'm okay with the dark. I've spent more than my share of time.
Alright, so hopefully we can find a whole bunch of dwarven stuff in here that we can melt down into ingots. and improve the bows, question mark? Okay, so the strut. Does anyone remember which parts? Bone Voyage, that was it. That was the one. Which parts? I need to quickly look at which parts are junk and which parts can actually be melted down, because I don't remember off the top of my head. Bottom one, yes. I thought it was. Let me just check though. Yeah, don't materials used for blacksmithing. So we can go solid metal, small metal plate, large plate metal. Oh, sorry, small plate metal, large plate metal, bent scrap metal, large scrap metal, large strut, large decorative strut. Okay, I'm gonna keep that on hand. You'll get 2 ingots? Yeah, that's what I just read there. So the cog is not part of it. Bon voyage! Solid, 5 ingots for 25 weight. Yeah. Okay, alright. Are you actually going, Doctor? Because you did say that you had a dentist appointment.
It's definitely not a sex thing.
No, it's not. You can't prove that it is. Oh, that fell down. Wait. Is this like a scripted area or something? What do you mean, what am I still doing here? This is the first time I've shown up. No, I'm literally here for scrap metal. I came for scrap metal. No, I don't want your Ethereum. It's probably gonna pump and dump and be worth nothing in the end of the week anyway. I don't want your Ethereum. Okay, I just want scrap metal. I don't... Look, as much as someone cares about your story, that someone isn't me. I'm just looking for scrap metal. Have 10ish more minutes before I go, leaving you tapped. Ah, cheers, man. Oh yeah, that's something that I was gonna mention somewhere, somehow, wherever it was relevant. But I was looking at Twitch recently, like the guidelines for stuff on Twitch, especially when it comes to viewership, and I was trying to figure out. No, but I actually mean it. I was trying to figure out like viewership, how it counts it, and apparently having your stream in an open tab, whether it's muted or in the background, or yeah, not on the main screen or anything, works. So as long as it's open, it works. 2 views per IP thing. I think I was looking at that in a... I don't think I was actually... I don't think I looked through there. I don't think they had the answer through there, but I did test... that on somebody else's stream to see if I could get more views from a single IP, just to find out, just so I knew. And it didn't seem like it was making a difference. But I was mainly just checking to see if, like, having it open and having it muted and like different things. I think a gear is a good one. Like what that would do, and yeah, if it's open. Oh no, gear is not one. We don't want a gear then. No, we don't want a gear. So yeah, if you guys like ever. You guys ever like can't make it to the stream or whatever, but you have the ability to open up the stream and just leave it open and muted and like minimized, that actually does add to viewership apparently. So that actually does help out, because basically at the end of the day, ooh, I accidentally hit that. Sure, I'll take that. At the end of the day, it means that instead of being 27th on a list of, 400 streamers or something, or being like, sorry, more like being you know, 300 on a list of 400 streamers. Oh, there's ingots down there. I might end up being... Can I even get them? Being like 50 or something because of how many people are streaming to like 2 people or something. So it can actually help quite a bit to push up in the ratings, which means you're on earlier pages, which means you're more likely to be seen. Can you move, Serana? So it helps more than you would think, is what I'm saying. I can hear you. I hear you can just use different browsers with the VPN extension. Yeah, I guess if you've got a VPN, that would work. Yeah, because I did try with 2 different browsers, like with Firefox and Chrome, and it didn't seem to make a difference. But yeah, with a VPN, it would make sense. That's right. That's what I got. Muting stream should discount your view. Muting tab should not. Well, what I was reading... what I was reading on Twitch's website is that even if it's minimized and even if it's muted, it still counts as a view. So yeah, if you just like... If you just happen to be like... Oh, Isaac's streaming. Sadly, I can't watch. Just open it, mute it, put it in the background, leave it alone. I'll still get the view for it, so it actually does help. I mean, of course, no one is obliged to ever do that. Just to be clear, no one's ever obliged to do that. But that is just a piece of knowledge. A little knowledge bomb for you there. Oh my goodness, that thing was heavy. I'm like super over encumbered now. They could very well have changed that. Good to know. Yeah, I was literally looking at it like yesterday. Well, it might not have been yesterday. It might have been a couple days ago. On Twitch's page. And it was like part of the FAQ. It was literally... It definitely said that even if it's minimized and even if it's muted, it counts as a view. Unless I somehow read that wrong, but I'm fairly certain I didn't. That yeah, that counts. Let's get rid of the pickaxe. We don't need that right now. Also, we are never going to use these things. I'm just going to drop them. I picked them up so that we could sell them. Oh, we don't need that either. But we're just never going to. Where are we supposed to go from here? I'm a little lost now. Oh, I didn't see this. Really? You guys, please move. Okay, she's there. I'm assuming you just go there. Try to remember to do that on Mondays during board games or Pathfinder if I have the battery power. Yeah, like I said, you absolutely don't have to, but if it's a possibility that you can and it's not gonna like cause a problem for you, it does actually help. So it's worth doing if you can. Because like one or two views could literally mean the difference between placing on the first or second page of the Twitch browse results or page 20. Because there's so many people that end up in the same bracket. Is that going to open that? That even just like a couple views can really push you up in the results. So why is that thing not spinning properly? Oh, I can actually hit it. I wasn't sure if that was going to work. That's what I do. I'm currently doing both. Currently I'm doing, but I'm muted through my phone volume. Yeah, so that should still count. Right, so you've got like 2 open and 1's muted. I don't know how it works with like multiple. I think if it's multiple accounts, you can definitely have like counting as 2 views, even with the same IP, but maybe it's capped at 2 for the same IP or something. Because I have Marvin watching the stream, obviously, and then I have me counts as watching as well, so I instantly have 2 from that, and they are both counted. I've like checked that and know that works. So that could be the case that it's 2, but they still have to be separate accounts. Yes, completely. Whoop! Ow! My balls! Well, I am the chief moderator, so I should try. Yeah. Try. Give it a try. Ugh. You are not the dwarves that I'm looking for. We should have magic table. Sapphire. I know we don't really.
It isn't a sex thing.
Why would it be a sex thing? Just fast travel to Hag's End. Surely that's innuendo. No. No, it's not a sex thing. No. It's not the Bell End, it's the Hag's End. They're very different things. It's not a sex thing. Can I even get across here? It's whatever you do. Don't let the bell end. Fable had Morning Wood. I do remember that. Classic. And yeah, we gotta play Fable as well, don't we? More so 1, and then I think 2 was pretty good. Less so 3. I think it was still fine. It's just like, well, it just didn't quite stack up to 1 and 2. Especially since like I remember playing it co-op, being really excited for it, and then being like, oh, player 1 is here, and also I guess player 2 exists in the same vicinity, I suppose. I think the game itself was kind of fine, but I think 1 and 2 are better. But we will play them eventually. Don't you worry about that. Where are we going? How do we open this? Matt and I laughed a lot at that. Oh, Morning Wood. It's not a sex thing. I guess I'm gonna try going down here somewhere. Fable 2 had co-op, but only sidekick mode. Fable 3 co-op.
Stay a while and listen.
Oh, is that what it was? It was 2 that was the bad one, and then 3 was better. Okay, yeah, because I remember playing 1 of them. Must have been 2, and having like just the useless second party. It was so dumb. I'm off to the Mouthsmith. Have a good one, everybody. No worries, Doctor. Thank you for showing up. It was a pleasure to have you here again. Hope you enjoyed the stream for the part that you were here for, and thanks for the lurk. Enjoy the Mouthsmith. Hopefully it won't be too dreadful. Mouthsmith appointments, notoriously not fun. Not looking forward to mine tomorrow. But unfortunately, also fairly essential. I'm friggin' stuck. Okay, I'm good. I'm off. I got off. That's right, I got off, everyone. Is that a fish? Ah! God. I don't know if there's anything in here, honestly. I think Fable 1 had the better story. Yeah, I think so. I definitely think so. I don't remember specifically, like, I don't remember the specifics of any of them, really, because it's been so long. but I do remember liking 1 the most, and 2 and 3 were fine. I still enjoyed them, but like 1.
It's definitely not a sex thing.
People think it's a sex thing. Why are you like this? Yeah, one was where it was at. Oh, this is here again. Okay. It was good to see how certain characters changed through the series. Yeah. Like I said, it was still worth playing all 3 of them. It's just sort of got to, it wasn't that they were bad, it was just diminishing returns, really, I think. One was like the more groundbreaking one and the better story and things like that, and then 2 and 3 were fine, but they were just sort of, this weren't as cool. I think I'm just gonna leave now. I've still got a bunch of space though. I don't know where I was supposed to go. It's alright, everyone, I got off. It's on the 6th. It's not. Guys are so weird. Ooh, Fable 2 is the tale of the orphans in the spin of the Victorian London with child labour. Is that the one with Stephen Fry in it? Or is that 3? It's like I said, I remember enjoying it. I just remember enjoying 1 the most, I think. It's just the one that stuck with me the most. Find some dwarves, you know? Fable 3 is where you are royalty and your brother is a giant dictator. I see. I just remember building a whole bunch of brothels. But I don't remember if that was 2 or 3. I remember building a bunch of brothels and listening to Stephen Fry tell me about how good these brothels were going to be for our fair city. It was great. It's great fun. That's 3? Okay. I think that was the best part of it for me, but it was like, yeah, it still wasn't as good as 1, but that was just entertaining listening to Stephen Fry tell me about how good a brothel was going to be. Where am I going? This way? Maybe? I always build the brothel instead of the orphanage. Oh, you've got it. It's a must. Some people might tell you that brothels really suck. And, you know, to be fair, they do. But they're also great. In Fable 3. How am I supposed to get through this door? Is she gonna tell me? Right, useless. There's a big face down there. I must be missing something like super obvious right here. I bet. In saying that, that's the first thing I make in Assassin's Creed. The brothels. I figure that I have a castle. I can house all the orphans there. Yeah. Put them all in the house, in the castle. And then you don't need an orphanage, and then you can also have a brothel. Why not? It's not a sex thing. So there's a lever there. How am I supposed to get that lever? I'm actually very confused. This way? Apparently Apparently Stephen Fry plays Reaver in both 2 and 3. Oh, so he was in both. Okay. But I don't know if you got to do like the building stuff like that in 2. That was probably only in 3. I know, they're all just sort of a blur. I remember 1 relatively vividly. Not necessarily like the actual finer points of the story, but just like the look and the feel and the vibe of it and some of what happens. But they've all, it's been such a long time since I've played any of them. Oh, gee, he really got it. Wait, harvest that? Why do I have to be in such a specific place to harvest that? Oh, bug. Oh, these things are devastating, aren't they? Yeah. Oh my goodness, I've run into it. Where's Serana when you need her? Instead, I've got this ghost. Oh, I've just stumbled into like a nest. I'm looking for dwarven scrap. I don't want this. How'd you like that? Huh? Let me just read chat for a second. I also figure with the coming darkness, people should have access to the same place, safe place for sexy times. Yeah. Yeah, of course. That makes sense. You don't want to be doing sexy times in a dangerous environment. Can I, like, get all of these guys? Oh, they're all against me now. I'm gonna die. Oh, she's actually fighting someone now. Good, finally. The coming darkness. Not a sense. I'm getting real hurt. I wanted dwarves! Adam is being attacked and not just in-game. Hit and attack? Oh dear.
It's not a sex thing.
Oh, this bastard. Oh, I'm super hurt. It's an excellent way for people to take a load of and get a load of. Oh my. Look, it's important. It relieves stress. Also, makes it so you're less encumbered. It's not a sex thing. I don't want all these bugs. I don't want to be bugged. It isn't a sex thing. Oh, that's a dead end. What? Thanks for that. I was actually just gonna walk straight off, like this guy. I don't know if this is the way I'm supposed to go. Can you please move? You watch it. You're literally... How is a ghost blocking my path? You're a literal ghost. How are you in the way? Where is Serana? Oh my goodness. Move. 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 There's an urn root down there. Not particularly helpful. Oh, egg sacs. This was supposed to be Dwarven Ruins. It's just Falmer and bugs. I don't want bugs. Not even tasty bugs. Not even with mead. It's a hole. Don't want to fall in there. Okay, right. I understood that reference. Full of references tonight, aren't we? All the references. Is there... Please tell me there's dwarves up here. Please. I need to find some. Oh, there we go. There's a big dwarven face. Okay. Oh, just jump over here. This is fine. Aha! Dwarven stuff. Soul gem. Scrap metal, yes. Skeleton, sure. Now, I'm no...
And... Wait, I know you. You're that new champion, right? Oh, don't tell me you've actually challenged the Grey Prince to a match. Are you insane?
Yes and yes. Okay, what I was going to say is, I'm no biologist, but I don't think spear goes there, sir. You can take your skull, though. Okay, look, I wasn't actually planning to get in here. I was planning to loot the place. Oh, he's got an arrow in the knee. They did the meme, everyone. Look, they did the meme. I guess that's more in the thigh. Oh, no, it's full now. Yeah, I was planning on just looting the place and then leaving before any bad stuff went down. I didn't actually want to go in there. Is there any other... Yeah, okay, whatever. But I'm actually not looking for clues. I'm actually looking for... metal? Scrap metal? I'm not here for your Ethereum. I don't want your pump and dump scheme. I just want some scrap metal. I think this is just going to be... It's going to go back into the... I don't want to go in there. Okay. I want to get out of here as soon as possible. Is there an exit through here? I'm worried that if I go in here, it's going to, like, go into another phase kind of thing. Oh, and also, big strong boy there. We don't have Serana with us to help defeat that. So there's like a... There's like some sort of a code? How do we get through here again?
What is it? Well, you can pick up where I left off. My notes should still be...
Oh, right, okay.
If you can...
I do have her journal on me. What's her name again? That requires a lot of reading. Yeah. Unless it auto-read that for me. Wait, do I have to, like, hit those things? I think I need a magic. Do I have... I mean, I've got to have something. Cool. Destruction? Sparks. Does that work? Is it doing anything? Is there like a spell in here that it gives me that I'm supposed to use? Also, do I have any other spell totems on me? Does anyone remember this part, this quest specifically? Looks like there's nothing in there. Frostbite flames. Yeah, I don't have anything that's like a bolt of anything. I thought you just had to like hit the thing. Oh, there we go. Yeah, you do. Okay, that was the wrong one. Good. Because I want these. Oh, actually, I don't know if it was the wrong one or not, but I got spiders, which I actually do want spiders. As an Australian, I actually love spiders. They're my friends. They keep the bugs out. Okay. I don't know if we got... Yeah, I don't know if these guys have anything on them. Oh yeah, no, we do. Okay, good. Not all of them have anything particularly useful, but some of them do. Okay. This is fine. So how am I supposed to like hit those reliably? So I got that one. Oh, it worked that time. Okay, more spiders. Oh no, this isn't a spider, this is a sphere. You might have some good scrap metal in you. Yeah, big old strut. Very tasteful. Hey, buddy. What's up? So, did we have to... It feels like we had to lose Serana for Catria to follow us. Although, I'm sure we actually had Serana in that earlier part as well. So, could she just, like... Was she just not smart enough to climb the area that we climbed? Help. I have to select this again. Yeah, I can't really get that very well, that one. Do I have to like stand on this thing maybe? Can I get on this thing? I can't really. Yeah, if you don't have like a fireball spell or something, this part gets real difficult. Can I just throw it? Can I have a grenade? Oh, there we go. That worked. Oh, was that like the right first one? I think I actually got the right one for once. So I guess it does that other stuff if you miss, like if you get the wrong one. Say not again, but what's happening? Okay, so that's the wrong one. So it's left, right, middle, seemingly. Okay, that's not so bad. Just need to make this as quick as possible. Come on, let me get that angle. Good angle. There we go. Left, right, mid. Alright. Now this boy is a bigger boy. do the classic hit and run strat. Oh, this guy's actually nowhere near as tough as the other one we faced. Or we're stronger. That's probably the more likely scenario. At least I hope so, because we'd hope that we're getting stronger. There we go. We beat the Centurion. That was actually a lot easier than I thought it was going to be. Wait. Small plate metal? I think that's one that we need. Small plate metal. Yeah, sick. Scrap metal is one. Wait. Oh, do I have to do it again? Was that like the final thing that I then have to do it again? Come on. This is just annoying. Left. Right. And mid. Go on, I need to wrap the stream up. Let me... What do you mean not again? Is it supposed to be like multiples? Is it supposed to be like left, right, left, middle or something? Is it like a four-digit combination? Come on, I don't have time for this. Oh, what are you doing? Can you not slap my ass cheek? I'm not into ghosts. You creep. Okay. I'm gonna save it here and I'm just gonna reload it if it doesn't work. Wait, no, but hold on, there isn't another one. Oh my goodness, there literally is. There's ones up there. How am I supposed to get those? I could barely hit the ones at the bottom. Can I just like get a bow and arrow out? Do I even have a bow and arrow? I've got plenty of arrows. Is there just a bow on the floor somewhere? Use a bow? Yeah. That's what I was just thinking. I've just got to find one. I don't have one on me. There should be one around. One of these guys have one? That's a big old spear. Do you want the combination? I mean, yeah, I'm gonna figure it out eventually, and I'm just gonna quick save through it at the moment, but it would be easier if I just had the code, because we're already over time. Where is a bow though? I don't even know if I can find a bow. If only we had one of the 37 dwarven bows that we're here to like improve. We don't have, honestly. I actually don't know if I can find a boat. Wait, is there like a Falmer down here somewhere? Thought there was a corpse in the middle with a bow. Yeah, I thought I looked around. There was two, but... There's plenty of arrows. Oh wait, this guy wasn't here before. He must have been. There we go, longbow. Now it's too much. Alright. Bow. Alright, so it was bottom left, bottom right, top left, top right. Oh my goodness, I can't even hit it properly. Where is that going? There we go, finally. Wow, that went so skewered. Okay. We did it. I'm gonna drop the longbow. We don't need it anymore. Oh, thank goodness. Wait, get the treasure. Is it scrap metal? Please. Enjoying your DLC adventure? Honestly, I would be enjoying it more if I... Oh, nice. If I was actually on a quest to do this, and I wasn't at the end of a stream trying to finish up. There's no way I'm going to be able to carry this. Even with, I can't even get to, like, this top stuff. Even with a potion. It's going to be real difficult. Amulet of Zen. Price is 25%, but I don't know if only anyone had any money. Can I get that top one? Yeah, there we go. Alright.
So, it is real.
Yes, it is real.
Look,
Look, honestly, I just wanted all this scrap metal. I don't even care about this.
in my journal, we still have for the first time.
This is all very exciting, but I just want to go back to Riverwood. Spelltome Bound Battle Axe. That would have been great ages ago. Ah, what did I do? Oh man, didn't I? Wait, did I do both these chests? Okay, how do we leave now? What's the quickest way to leave? This is gonna take forever. Oh my goodness, I'm still carrying too much? 507! 407! Oh my goodness! Holy Moses, is there someone around to carry your burdens? No, because we have a ghost, and Serana is not here for some reason. Pretty sure the ghost won't carry anything. I don't even know if I can like melt any of this stuff down because we need like a smeltery, right? And this ghost is just buggered off completely. Where's the way out as well? I have to go all the way out there, don't I? Oh, goodness. Enjoy your slow walk. Do we not have anything else that can help us? I might just have to get rid of some of this stuff, annoyingly, which I don't want to do. It defeats the purpose of coming here. Look at all those. Oh, we don't need a cog. When do we get a cog? Get rid of that. That'll help. Wow, we can do it now. Also, we have a loot. Oh, that must be a quest item, though. We can get rid of that, I guess. Oh, no, we need that potion. We have a spell that we can use. We can get rid of those because we don't need them. Get rid of those because we don't need them. We still need just a casual 90 more. What if we get rid of like a bunch of these potions? What's the ones we need the least? Minor healing, get rid of that. Minor stamina, get rid of that. That.
This way.
Which way? I can't go anywhere. You're gonna have to toss him? Hey, another reference there. Alright. I'm gonna get rid of all this 6 billion health potions that I have. Resist magic, we still have 6 of those. This is not this is not gonna work. It's not gonna be enough. Get rid of the fish. Eat everything. Eat everything. Eat all of it. We're going to eat absolutely everything in our inventory. Drink everything. They only weigh 0.5 each. Yeah, but I have a lot of them. Look, this is actually getting me where I need to go. Got any books? I don't think I have any books. Oh, I had some books, and they were all like 0.5 as well. Okay, that got us down to 419, so we could theoretically take another potion now. We've got a few in here, but I don't know which of these we actually need. There's not really many of them. You know what? Really? Well, I guess if they're not quest items, then I probably don't need them. Okay, I should be able to take one more potion. It wasn't enough. Ooh, I don't know if I should have taken that one. Oh. Okay, we've just got enough to be able to move now. As long as it will last long enough for us to get to the door and fast travel, we're fine. Oh my goodness, where are we going though? Oh, I think it's down here actually. I think it's through here. Damn. Is it through here? I think it's through here. No? We just got rid of so much stuff just to keep all of this metal. Oh, we kind of went the wrong way here, didn't we? Maybe. I don't know. Let's see if we can leave. We're just on a quest to leave. Oh no. Oh, there's Serana. There you are. I need to trade some things with you, please. I have so much crap on me. Okay, this should solve our problems. What are the heaviest things? Take all of these. How many? 6. Perfect. We're good now. Yeah, we're super good now. If she just had been with us, we would have been fine. But for some reason, she just didn't follow us. But now she is it. I don't even understand. Because, like, before she was way further away. And now she was just here. Where we'd been, like, 4 or 5 times while we were lost trying to figure out where to go. I don't know why she wasn't with us. Wait, what? I thought there was a way out here somewhere. Oh, wait, it's literally here. Okay, I'm just a dingus. Okay. We did it. Alright, now we just gotta go. We've got to go to Riverwood. And then we should be all good. We did it! Woo! I didn't think... When... Who is that? Is that the dragon again? I genuinely wasn't sure if we were going to make it out of that. Can you just hurry up and land so I can do the thing? Alright, so we need to pick up all these bows. And then... Is it... Grindstone? Is that what we're doing? Oh, where are you? You've landed here somewhere. Where are you? Oh. Okay, I think that got it. Good. Yes, good. Alright, so... Oh, wait, no. Oh, damn. We need to... Okay, we can do this first, but we actually needed to, melt them down first, didn't we? You need a smelter to make ingots? Yeah. So we had a bunch of ingots, so we've done that at least. But we need... Let's put these back in here. Oops. Drop them all the fire. Wait, they're over here now. Okay, get in the fire. Okay, quick. Wait, there's no smelter at Riverwood, is there? I know there's... Look, we're gonna go back to old, reliable Kolskegger. We're gonna do this as quickly as possible. This is taking too long. This way? Gonna make out all the dwarven ingots, and then we've gotta do that again. Also, Serana, get over here. Get your sweet cheeks over here. I've got to take all the stuff off you. Give me all the junk that I gave you. Is any of this... Okay, we need this. That. Let's just go wait. That will get us there quickest, won't it? Why is she not using any of this, like, badass, super strong armor and stuff that I've given her? Instead, she's just using that helmet and didn't I give her a bunch of decorative shots? Maybe I already took them. And like some spells. Okay, we're looking pretty good now. Okay, that should be all of them. That gets our weight down as well. I think she prefers the looks, cosmetics over quality. Look, it does seem that way, doesn't it? Because she's got some, like, pretty strong equipment in there that I gave her, hoping that she would use some of the real strong stuff, and she's just using that. She's casting, like, level 1 fireball with a fancy helmet. That's all she's doing. Well, if anyone wants any bows... This isn't really going as quickly as I thought it would, but yeah, we are getting somewhere, I guess. 64, better than a kick in the teeth. I think I'm gonna have to craft some new bows after this. Yeah, I've still got 23 metal ingots left, so now I need to make some more bows. Oh, I need iron for that as well. Damn. Oh my goodness. You guys like bows? Rap. Bows everywhere. So I am going to have to get some more iron. I'm obviously not going to do that now, but We will have to do that in the future. Let's get some magic up. Okay, so we've got a perk. We'll just get that in. So we wanted to just keep going up the right-hand side of smithing, didn't we? Which we can't afford yet. Oh, gee, I thought we were going to make a little bit more progress than that. I think I should just get this one. Because it's going to be quite a number of levels before I can get this anyway. And I'm pretty sure I'll pick up another level. Like, we're at 65. It's going to be another 15. By the time I've got 15 levels, surely I'll get that. So I'm going to spend it on this. Alright. We did it. We only got like 5 levels or something, didn't we? I'm pretty sure we started with like 60. Level 60 in smithing, and now we're like 65, so it's taken a lot longer than I thought it was going to. I thought that since we got the gold ring matter that we'd be getting there a bit quicker, but it does not seem that way. It seems like it's still going pretty slow. Honestly, I'm getting more and more tempted to just do the smithing level up off screen, just so that we can actually finish the game, because it is taking a very long time. It's taking a very long time. But yeah, that was a stream. I had a lot of fun, actually. I hope you guys enjoyed it as well. Especially any of the new people that are here, any lurkers that are still in the chat. I'm a variety streamer. I do different things throughout the week. Tuesday is the Skyrim stream currently while we're still playing Skyrim. Monday was the Open TTD stream where we built a whole bunch of planes and trains and found out that actually there is a button that makes all of our headaches go away that we've been suffering for like the last 5 streams. And turns out I just didn't know it was there. Wednesday, we're going to be playing our last stream for a while of Microsoft Flight Simulator. We're going to be nooming around through a bunch of different like wonders and stuff. Some recommended sites to see in Flight Sim, which should be good. We're going to cap it off with some nice sites, and then we'll put it on the shelf. Maybe pick it up again later down the track. Not sure when, but we'll shelve it for a while. Thursday will be some more Portal 2, where I will be failing to understand the basic mechanics of the game and not seeing things that are right in front of me, as usual, which should be fun. And then Friday, we should be back with Aaron doing the co-stream, the Halo Infinite co-stream, the co-op campaign, provided that his game works properly. Hopefully he's reinstalled it by now. See if that's going to fix it. If not, Star Wars Squadrons is going to be our backup, and we're going to play that. So that's what's coming up. I hope everyone's excited. It's going to be fun. Tomorrow morning for the 4-player Halo co-op session in Discord. Join the Discord to see Isaac's perspective in chat. Yes, that is another thing we're doing. We do Halo morning on Friday, multiplayer, but we also do, we've started a Halo co-op campaign binge with 4 of us. We're going to be playing through Halo Reach. We're going to be playing through basically all of the Halos that will allow 4-player co-op campaign, basically. So it's like Reach, 3, 4, and Infinite, I think. Oh, and 3 ODST, I'm pretty sure as well. So if you're interested in that, come along. It's not going to be like properly streamed to Twitch and everything. We're just going to be hanging out in the Discord, just having fun. So if you're interested in that, please come along. You can chat with us and stuff as well. You're more than welcome to get on voice and have a chat with us while we're playing. It's just a bit of chill time playing some Halo. But yeah, let's raid someone, shall we? I think we are going to raid Quali. Wowzers. She's been an e-girl again. She's got the pink hair She's going full pink. Got a pink apron. Well, not the apron, I suppose. And she's making a pink cake. So that's gonna be interesting. She's pretty chill though, pretty fun, pretty entertaining. So make sure you stop by there. She's a fellow Australian streamer, and she's always a delight to watch. So please stop in and be kind. Yeah, I'll be back with some more Skyrim next week. Let's set up the raid actually before we start. So yeah, so we'll be back to some more Skyrim next week. Until we finish the game, we're just gonna keep going, and then tomorrow is gonna be our last flight sim for a while. Here you go. Should ask her if she has any issues with her chatbot dropping out. Oh yeah, well, yeah, it probably wouldn't be a bad idea, but we'll see. I gotta do after stream stuff, so I might not get a chance, but also she's probably gonna be pretty busy doing that stuff, so probably better to ask somebody else that has less viewers. But alright, everyone, thanks so much for watching. I had a really fun stream tonight, so I'll see you guys all next week for some more Skyrim. Otherwise, tomorrow for some Flight Sim. See ya!